Hi everybody, today I'll be teaching you grammar. Please take out your grammar intermediate book 2. Okay, so last time we have done revision on present tense, right? Present tense. So when do we use present tense and how do we use present tense? We are gonna do a revision from the video and then you're gonna tell me how do we use them, okay? So let's start. Here we go. No sound. Wait.
GoEnglish.tv. The present simple. When do we use the present simple? 1.
To describe present truths.
I have black hair.
Julia works in a supermarket.
Andrew is a fireman.
2.
Repeated actions and habits.
My girlfriend and I go shopping every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday is a repeated action.
James reads the newspaper every morning.
If you do something every morning, it's a habit or a repeated action.
The children walk to school every morning.
Three.
Something that is always true.
Sharks are dangerous.
Egypt has lots of pyramids.
The sun sets in the west. Four.
A fixed future event.
The train arrives at 1 p.m.
The rocket launches next week.
The show starts in 10 minutes.
Alright, so basically when do we use present tense? This video has shown you, right? Also, we have learned about that from the last lesson. It tells you about something that is Like when we use present tense, we tell everybody when something that is true, right? And something that always happens. If something is always happens, like what's happened always? What do you do every day, right? What do you do every day? So what do you do everything? You would wash your face every day, of course, right? What else will you do?
Eat lunch.
You will eat lunch every day.
Eat
So
dinner. Eat breakfast.
yeah, your routines. Yes, so you can use present tense to talk about your routine, right? Eat lunch, eat dinner, and maybe you go out every day, right? We can also use present tense for that. And also we can talk about something that is true. So what is true? You can talk about yourself, right? Yep. And how do we form present tense? Do you remember how do we form? When we have to form a tense, it's very important we put something. So subject comes first, right? And then how do we form it? How do we form it? We put a verb, right? Verb. What is a verb? A verb is an action, okay? Action. A verb is an action. So what do we add to the verb in present tense? What are the possibility? We add, the very basic one is we add s, right? And or
Yes.
es, very good.
IES.
And then ies, right? The basic form is that.
I turn to IES.
Yes, if verbs ends with y, okay, let's say consonant and y, okay? We cross out the y and add ies. If verbs, just like normal verbs, or if verbs ends with e, we just add s. For es, there are many. For example, if verbs ends with o, sh, ch, x, etc., we add es, right? So, when do we change the verb? When the subject is, remember? Which subject? You see. That shows you we have to change the verb to s, es, or ies. When the subject is he, she, it in front of you, right? Good. Very good. What about if I don't want to change the verb? The subject should be
I, we, they, you.
I, we, they, you. Yes. I, we, they, and you. Okay, we don't change the verb. But with verb, or let's say with the subject with he, she, it, we change the verb. Verb with changes means changes or es, s, ies, alright? Verb with no changes means just the verb, the base form of the verb. So, if I want to change the verb do in present tense, how do we change? What do I add? Do ends with O, right? So what I have to do? Do I add IES?
No. No.
Instead I add S?
Yeah.
ES, of course, right? Do becomes does. Alright, how about the verb fix?
F-I-X-E-S.
Why I add ES? Which word
X.
tells
Oh,
you?
yeah. X.
X, right? We have to change it to fixes. Alright, how about carry?
C-A-R-R-I-E-S. Yeah.
That's the basic one, good.
Yeah. E.
We cross out the Y and add
I-E-S.
IES in front of you.
Excuse me, I can see.
Okay. Drive ends with
S. S.
drive ends with S. Very good. Drive ends with E. So that's why we add S. Great. How about wash?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
SH.
Very good. The sound SH tells us we have to change it, right? We have to add ES. Wash becomes washes. Okay, good. Simple as that. Okay, so remember, when and how do we use present tense? Most important thing, you have to look at the subject, because the subject is going to tell you how are we going to change the verb in present tense. Okay, so here, number 1, James space with his left hand. James is
S.
James is a boy, right? Which subject goes with James? Of course, he, right? So that's why, do we have to change the verb?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Add S.
Good. Right becomes right. As I said, when the verb ends with E, we add S. Simple as that. Number 2, my father space for a walk every day.
Goes.
Why we use goes here? Because
Yes.
subject is my father. Father is
He.
yes, very good.
Add ES.
So subject for my father is he. That's why we add ES. Smart enough. The reason we add ES here is because go ends with O. Okay? Goes for a walk every day. This one is talking about something that is true, and this one is talking about something he does every day. That's why we use present tense. Okay, 3. How fiercely the wind.
Fiercely. What means?
Very strong. Actually, when you get fierce, it means you're very angry.
S.
Okay? So fiercely here, it means strong. Alright, because it is the wind. Good. We add S here. Why?
The wind is it.
Very good. For subject, here is the wind, right? Wind is not a person. It is a natural thing. So we use it. So we have to change the verb. Blow becomes blows. Read the word, okay?
Blow.
Blows. And then 4. Unless we space now, we can't be there on time. Unless we start.
Yes,
Subject here, he is we, right?
I know.
So, no changes. Plural.
I know.
Okay, the sun space in the east.
S.
How to read this word? Rise, right?
S. Because the sun is it. Okay.
The subject we use for the sun is it. Promoter to higher level. So annoying. Alright. The sun. Alright. We use it for the sun. So that's why we have to change the verb. Rise becomes rises. Ends with E. Simple as that. She space a teacher. B. Remember I've talked about this last time? What is be?
Is MR.
Excellent. This is verb to be. Be is also a verb. So we use, we can. Alright, dear. Calm down. Is, am, or are for be, okay? So, here, subject is she. So that's why we use she are, she am, or she is. Of course, she is in front of you. So that's why we use is. Okay? Remember, be is refers to is, am, or are in present tense. Okay? She is a teacher. Alright. Next one. They space, my friends. Also be.
What? are.
They
They
are
are.
my friends because subject is they here. They are my friends. Okay. Number 8.
I like flower very much.
I
I like-
like flowers very much. Like. We don't change it because subject
I.
in front of you is I. Like becomes like. Still, no changes. He always pays his homework. Finish.
Finish.
Subject is
He.
he. So do we have to change the
I
verb?
cannot see. Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Finish becomes
S-E-S.
because
S-H. Yeah.
it ends with sh, so we have to change a little bit more. We have to add
Yes.
es. Finish becomes finishes. He always finishes his homework. Okay. All right.
I can't see it.
Wait.
Sorry. Anyways.
All right. 10. Please tell me when the children arrive.
S. No. At. That's not
The children.
No.
Singular
No.
or plural?
No.
Singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural. What is the
Yes.
singular form of children?
Child.
Child. Remember, that is children. So that is plural. That is they. Okay. So, we don't change the verb. Keep going. Cake space hard to make. Be. How do we change the verb be? Remember? Is, am, or are. Cakes. Very good. Are. Why do we use are? Because is cake singular here? It's plural, right? Cakes. So that's why we use are. Number 12, it says Jane usually space TV alone. Watches. Subject Jane, right? She's a girl, so we use subject pronoun she. For subject with she, we have to change the verb. Watch becomes watches. Good. Okay. So that's all for the present tense revision. Remember, we use it when we talk about something that is true and something that always happens. Okay? It's very important to learn this because they're going to help you with your comprehension, your writing, right? So remember that. Today we are going to do a revision on present continuous tense, I-9, page number 5 of your book. Yes, keep it open. Alright, so there are some of the examples in points to be noted at page number 5. So before looking at the page, let's have a look on a video for our today's content, present continuous tense. So we are going to see when do we use it, okay? And then we are going to see how do we use it. There are some of the spelling rules we will talk about while we will be doing the exercise. There are some of the special spelling rules in present continuous tense, but we are gonna do that later. So let's see how do we use them. Okay, when do we use them? How do we use them?
I want to take a look. I want to take
All right,
a
here we
look.
go. Here's our video. Now you can take a look.
GoEnglish.tv. The present continuous.
There's something black.
When do we use the present continuous? 1.
to describe something happening right now. The teacher is trying to teach the class. Andy is driving to work. Helen and Kate are talking.
She was like, oh my god, I know, it's like so hilarious.
2.
Something we think to be temporary.
John is working from the London office for 6 months.
6 months is a temporary period of time.
Louis and Juliet are living abroad for the summer.
The summer is another temporary period of time.
Do you know what's temporary? It means just for some time.
I know.
Okay, it's not forever, just for some time. We can also use that, but never mind.
Craig is saving money to buy a new house.
Greg is saving money for a temporary period of time.
3.
Something that happens again and again.
Every day.
Mary is always complaining.
We use the word always to emphasize that the action happens again and again.
Jessica
That's not fun.
is always working.
That's not fun.
Annabella is always going on holiday.
Looks like
not
complaining.
fun.
Okay. Leave this point.
That's
Always.
not fun.
Alright, always happens. Actually, that doesn't matter. Okay, so the main point of present continuous tense is, what is the main point? What is the main point of using present continuous tense? We use present continuous tense when something is going on at present, means right now, right? Or something that is still going on. Always happens, all right? Always is happening, let's say. Always happens is for present tense, right? Present continuous tense is for action that is still going on. That is always happening. Always happening, okay? So how do we form present continuous tense? Oh, one more video for forming present continuous tense. So how do we form present continuous tense? So here we go. Okay, I'm gonna stop at, never mind. Okay.
GoEnglish.tv. The present continuous.
How do we form the present continuous? Affirmative.
Subject plus be plus
Plus.
present participle
Present
Plus.
participle.
Plus.
object
Plus, plus, plus.
Andy is washing the car.
Conjugating the present continuous. Affirmative.
I am drinking water. You are drinking water. He is drinking water. She is drinking water. We are drinking water. They are drinking water.
Remember, we can contract subject pronouns with the verb be.
We have learned that when we were learning about a parts of be.
I am. I'm. You are. You're. He is. She is. He's. She's. We are. We're. They are. There.
So basically, we have learned this contracted form, remember? When we were learning about apostrophe on our last book, right? Alright, doesn't matter. So the most important point is, how do we use them, right? How do we use present continuous tense? As I said, something that is going on at the present, and when an action is still going on, we use present continuous tense. So how do we form it? That is subject, be, present participle, and then object. So how do we form this one? I would like to ask you.
Try.
What is the meaning of be? Again.
Be. He is
Is are. Same goes for present continuous tense. We will need verb to be to form it, right? Depends on the subject. Is are, and then what we have to add to the verb, as the example shown to you. I'm drinking water. You are drinking water. So drink is the verb, right? What we have to add to the verb in order to form present continuous tense? If this is a verb, what we have to add? ing. No answer. Okay. We have to add ing to the verb. Okay? Form is or, verb with ing. This is called present participle. Okay, present participle. Understand? Is or and verb with ing. So, you know when to use is and are, right? Is used with subject pronoun with he, she, it. Can be only used with the subject I. And then are can be only used with we, you, and they, right? So let's have a look on the example in your book. It says that we are doing our homework. So subject is we here, right? That's why it is used the verb to be are. Verb do becomes doing. We are doing our homework. Next one. She's sewing a dress. So here, subject she is followed with the verb to be is. And then sew becomes sewing. Okay, so here's the spelling rule. Do you know which one is the original verb? The original verb is sew. Okay? Spelling rules here. Alright. Here. It's consonant, vowel, consonant. So you may have a doubt in mind. Why don't we double the W? Right? Remember, Alright, although it is consonant, vowel, constant, right? We cannot double the W because this sound can't be double. W, X, Y, and yes, W, X, Y can't be double consonant. Remember, can't be double. Remember that. That is sewing. The stress is not here. Okay? Sewing. Never mind. They are watching television. Subject they is followed with are. Watch becomes watching. This is an example by me. I am going to school. I go becomes going. Great. Now you can start with your exercise. Next page. Finally, you can do some exercise. Done with chit-chatting. Okay. Can you do the first 4 for me? Example has been done, right? I am going to school. Wow, that was I'm going to school. That was the example. Alright. So 1 to 4, you're going to do it on your own. And then we're going to check the answers together. So do it now. Look at the subject. And then do it. Finish? The first 4? Alright, let's go. Number 1, she space on the phone. Talk. Subject she, we use the verb to be. Which verb to be do we use for she? We use is, right? So talk becomes talking. Right? Wow, good. Number 2, read. Johnny space television. Watch. Johnny is a boy, right? So subject we use is he. We use is. And then watch becomes watching. Number 3. They space to visit me now. Subject they. Do we use is for they? Do we use am for they or do we use are for they? Of course we use are, right? They are coming. Alright. Spelling rule. Special spelling rule. It ends with E. Do we add ing? Remember? It ends with E. Come ends with E. We have to, what we have to do? Cross
no
out
E.
the E and
No
then
E,
add.
no E.
Very good. We add ing. Yes. That was a challenge for you.
I
To
know.
see if you remember.
I know.
calm down, calm down. I won't kill you, right? All right. Number 4. It's space now. Subject it is followed with is. Rain becomes raining. I know there's a vowel here, but there are 2 vowels. Vowel, vowel, consonant. So you don't have to double it. Okay? Remember.
So many Lisa.
Okay, next one. So, let me tell you, if there is consonant, vowel, consonant, word, just like this, run, right? Run. Consonant, vowel, consonant. What do we have to do? How do we change it to ing form? We double the last consonant, becomes running. Because there is stress here. Run, right? So that's why we double the N. But if there's no stress, okay, if there's no stress at all, then you can just add ing. Let me tell you what is the meaning of no stress. Let's have a look on number 5. The water space. All right, the water is... All right. I know it ends with consonant, vowel, consonant, right? Do you think we have to double the letter W?
No.
We don't have to, okay? The first reason is W can't be double, as I said. WXY can't be double. Okay? Let's see. Next one. The artist space the big wall. Paint. For the artist, plural form. So we use R. Painting. Nothing special. So that's why we add ing. Okay. Keep going. Those people. Space a lot of noise. Those people. People are one or more than one?
No.
More than one. Good. So that's why we use are. Making. Cross out the E and add ing, as I said. When a word ends with E, we cross out the E and add ing in present continuous tense. Number 8. We space for Uncle Lee at the bus stop now. We are waiting. Do we have to double T here?
No.
2 vowels. Yes, we don't have to double, okay? 2 vowels, no need. Long vowel sound. Okay? Alright. Keep going. Page number 7. Alright. The baby is crying in the bed. Here ends with consonant. Alright, never mind. Alright, keep going. The baby is crying in the bed. Crying has been done for you. Let's do number 1. The girl space to the music. The girl. For the girl, which verb to be do we use for the girl? Is, am, or which one? Is, right? What can you do with the music? Can you swim the music?
No.
Can you eat the music?
No.
Can you swing the music?
Nope.
Can you dance the music? You can't sing to the music.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
You can't sing to the music, right?
Yes.
You can sing a song. But you can dance to a music, right? So the girl is dancing to the music. Dance becomes dancing. All right. Mother space a letter to Aunt Mary. Now.
Right.
Very good. Right. All you can do with letter is right. Good. So it's writing. Very good. It's writing. Yay.
Pay attention. Pay attention to your writing. Number 3.
The shark space towards me. The shark, of course,
Pay
for
attention.
subject with the shark, we use it. Right, so that's why we use is. The shark is space towards me. What can a shark do? Wash? Sing. Oh my god. Swim. How do we spell swim here?
Oh, I know. SWIMMING.
We have to double the
Double
M.
M. Double M, I know that.
Consonant, vowel, consonant. Okay? Double it.
Double it. Yes.
There are some consonant, vowel, consonant words we don't have to double, but we will talk about that next lesson. I remember I've talked about that. Okay, 4. We space our dinner now. We subject we is followed with very good are. What can you do with dinner? You can't swing your dinner, right?
Eating.
You can eat your dinner, so eat becomes eating.
Pay attention.
Do we have to double T here?
Pay attention.
No.
No. All right, long vowel sound. Good job.
Oh, look at me. Why? Go. Hey, why? Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
5 to 8, you're gonna do it on your own. Come on, do it. See if we have to change.
Good girl.
Mom said our home has a cat. Because it is me. Mom said yeah.
That's a joke, right? So you don't have to adopt a cat for a pet because there's only one. There's already one at home, right? That is you.
Mom said I am a cat.
You're a cat?
Mom said I am a cat.
How come?
I don't know why.
I think a lion for me.
Why?
Continuous.
Oh.
Why?
Mr. Mia.
I do.
Say something.
Don't show everybody. All right. Can we do it now? Let's check. Let's check. All right. It says that number 5. It says that the lion space in the cage. What can a lion do? Wash, sing, eat, swing, or roar?
Rock.
Roar. Okay. Whoa. The sound that lion makes. All right. Roar. Okay.
Wah.
Have you heard that song? I don't know what is that called.
Wah. 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 Wah.
It's roaring.
Wah. Wah. Wah.
So annoying.
Wah. 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 Wah.
Girl,
Wow.
calm
Okay,
down.
stop.
Calm down, calm down.
This time you stop.
Wah. Wah.
Calm down.
I'm still doing, looking at you. You see?
6. Kate space a lovely song.
It doesn't know me.
Kate.
It doesn't know me.
They doesn't.
Yes.
They doesn't.
They can't see me.
Yes.
Do we use does after they?
Give me the answer question.
They do not. Remember, okay? All right. Kate is
They cannot
singing.
Let's see. Oh.
What happened, Jamina? My mom is washing.
Washing.
Yeah, let me write washing here. The monkey. The monkey are. The monkey is
No, yes.
swinging from tree to tree. Check your answers. Alright, if you're done checking, turn to the next page. Alright, so let's have a look. Okay. Fill in the blanks with present continuous tense. Alright, so finally I can tell you what is stress syllable, what is like the word with no stress. Okay, so Jason space to music. Now listen. So listen. If you notice, all right, listen, the word listen, look at here, listen, right? It ends with consonant, vowel. Stop it, please. Other student has to listen too, right? So it ends with consonant, vowel, consonant. Can you see that? Can you see that? Consonant, vowel, consonant, right? How do we read this word? How do we read this word? Can you read the verb for me? How to read this?
Listen.
Listen, right?
Listen.
Do we say listen?
No.
No, right? So here is the verb with no stress, right? Because we don't read as listen. We read it as listen, no stress at all, right? So that's why we do not have to double N, okay? Because here is the verb with no stress. Consonant, vowel, consonant word, CVC word with no stress. We do not have to double the last consonant, all right? It's read as listen, not listen, okay? So that's why we don't have to double N. So Jason, how do we do this? Jason is M or R. Jason is a boy, right? So we use is. How do we spell listen here? How to spell listening? Listening, right? Yes, listening. Present continuous tense, we add ing, right? So what is the first, what I'm saying, all right. What is the present participle form of listen? That is listening. How to spell listening? L I S T E N. Do we have to add one more N here? No. Okay. I-N-G. There's no stress, so that's why we just add ing. We don't have to double anything. Okay? Keep going. I space now took. I erase it. Erase it. You draw it, right? I after I we use M. So talk becomes talking.
Not this one. That doesn't work.
I doesn't again. I doesn't again. I doesn't again.
I only write a heart.
Pay attention to your work. Okay. No more complaining.
3. Number 3. Aaron and Jessica. Space a cake right now. Make becomes Aaron and Jessica. How many person? How many persons are there? Let's say how many people are there? 2 people, right? So do we still use is? No, instead we use are. Are making. Cross out the E and add ing, remember. Number 4, it says, shh, be quiet. The teacher space now. Speak. For the teacher, which verb to be do we use for the teacher? Is M or R? Teacher, the teacher refers to singular. So we use is. And then speak, nothing special. So we use ing. Speak becomes speaking. Present participle form. The teacher is speaking now. Number 5. Marcus and I space English now. Alright, Marcus and I in front of you 2 people. Again, we use is M or R. Do we use M here? Marcus and I, M or R? What do you think? The fact is, there are 2 people, Marcus and I. We use we for that. So remember, it's forever follow with R. It's still we, right? I with someone. So that's why we use R. Study becomes studying. Marcus and I are studying English now. 6 to 10. You do it by yourself. Okay, and then we are gonna check the answers together.
Next time, past tag. Okay, Eden.
Do you like Snoopy? Next lesson, we don't need any video, so you can talk as much as you want. Okay? Okay, this lesson we still need video, right? And if they listen to our words, they will feel like, wow, very noisy. whenever they watch video, they are their parents with them. So that's why Miss Young and you, so like Miss Young and I always ask you to keep quiet because we don't want them to get angry, right? And don't worry, the classes are going to start next month. So when we video next class, we can talk as much as we want. Done, everybody? Let's do it. Let's check the answers. It says that number 6. Number 6, it says, are Daniel and James playing football this year? No, they are playing. Okay. It also has consonant, vowel, consonant. But remember, this ends with vowel with letter Y. So we don't have to double it. Okay? We don't have to double Y. W, X, Y can't be double. Remember that. Another reason is that there is a vowel here. Keep going. Emily, space, breakfast now. Eat becomes, is, eating. Subject Emily is one person. So that's why we use is. Check your answers, please. Alright, keep going with our number 8 exercise. Question 8. My car space strange noises. I need to get it checked out. My car is M or R? Is very good. Make becomes making. Cross out the E and add ing for this verb. We call it present participle. Number 9. Alright, let's read. Mr. Cooper. Hello, may I speak to Andrew? Bob. No, he's space right now. May I take a message? Sleep. He is, right? As you know, subject is followed with is. Sleep becomes sleeping. Long vowel sound. Alright, vowel, vowel, consonant. No need to double or anything. Keep going with number 10. Alright, Jennifer. Is Rosa coming to the park with us? Yoko. Oh my god, such a funny name. Yoko. No, she space today. Work. She is followed with verb to be. Is. Work becomes working. She is working today. Jennifer said, oh, poor girl. Good. So please check your answers for this exercise. Okay? Remember the spelling rules of using present continuous tense. Alright, how do we use it? When do we use present continuous tense? Remember? When? The main point is when an action happens right now, right? How do we form it? Subject, be. What does be mean? What is the meaning of be? Remember, very important. Is, am, and then are. Excellent. And then after is, am, are, what do we have to do? Yes, verb, ing. What do we call this? Remember? What do we call this? What form is it? Present participle. Yes. Remember that. And then we can add object. So please go home and do revision on the spelling rules and their usage. We are gonna do revision on that next time. Okay, so that's all. I'm gonna see you next week. Take care. Goodbye.